Hello and welcome to Kennedy High School here in Waterbury, Connecticut, where this one is just about to get underway. Kennedy High School versus Kolbe Cathedral as the starting lineups are just getting underway. And the starting lineups for Kolbe Cathedral Cougars: number 2, Ty Staples Santos; number 4, Zachary Gideons; number 10, Najimi George; 13, Luke Walker; 22, Jerome Shielder. And now your Kennedy Eagles, who are being announced as we speak. Number 5, Sincere Alves. Number 10, Manny Beeman. Number 21, David Zielinski. Number 33, Lennox Serrano. And number 20, Chauncey Hicks. This is going to be a fun one today. Both teams sporting an outstanding record on the year. 11-2 for the Eagles from Kennedy High School. And the Cathedral Cougars sporting a 13-2 record, 9-1 in league play. They've been on a burner as of late. They started the year 9-0 and have cooled down since, but now they're back on there, and we'll be back after the national anthem. And as both teams gear up, this one is just about to be underway. After the formalities have been finished, tip-off will start. And going back towards what we were talking about with the Cougars, 9-1 in league play, 8-0 home record, 5-2 on the road. They're the 34th ranked team in Connecticut, according to Max Preps. And the Kennedy Eagles have also been red hot. They sport a 15th rank in the state. 5-1 in league play, 6-2 home record, but they are undefeated on the road. An 8-game win streak earlier this year from January 4th to the 29th. So let's see if they can continue to find their footing this year as it is coming to an end shortly. Tip-off moments away here. Number 33, Lennox Serrano, is going to be going up against the big man himself, number 10, Najimi George. Kennedy has a pretty sizable matchup here in terms of height, as this one is underway in Waterbury, Connecticut. I'm Austin Calloway. This broadcast is brought to you by DET Sports Media Production, the Naugatuck Valley League, and Waterbury Cable 16, and we are also on YouTube Live. First possession is a throwaway for Kennedy. Crossing half court now. It's number 2, Ty Staples Santos. He's going to have a big game here against a favorable matchup from number 10, Manny Beeman, the smaller guard, now being wrestled onto the ground, and it's going to be a little bit of a tie-up here. Teams are confused, but the ball will stay with the Cougars. Couple picks, and the ball is in. Back outside to Santos. Tough move there. It's going to be ruled a travel. It looked as if somebody halted his step, but nevertheless, the Eagles have the ball now as Manny Beeman fumbles it just a little bit, but now he gets it over half court, drives, kicks out to the right. A nice looking shot here, and he's going to drain the first one of the day for the Eagles. Number 5, Sincere Alves. What a good looking shot to get this team going. Staples Santos now on Beeman. Crowd's getting into it. Now Jimmy George back over up top now and then back to him. Cuts inside, nothing going. He's got some room, passes it back out. And now Staples Santos with a good looking shot just off the rim, and it's going to be corralled by the Eagles. Number 20, Chauncey Hicks, now gives over to Beeman. Outside again, there's another deep shot, and it's going to just rattle off almost again for Alves. The Cougars will retain possession now after that miss. Staples Santos now. He's got the speed and the athleticism. Let's see if he can use it. Up and no call there. It's going to be short off the rim. Picked up by the Cougars. That one's going to get called. He's going to go to the line. A good show of effort there and hustle for Jerome Schuler, the senior. His first attempt. Just going to rattle out. Second time, no good as well. Picked up by Hicks, over to Beeman now. A nice nifty move. He gets past half court with ease. Alves found himself covered by Staples Santos. Beeman back up now. Ooh, nice little hesitate there. Goes up a euro and is going to pass out of it. Nothing working there. Alves with the deep rebound. Now going in. Kicks out to left. There's another shot off the rim there. That was David Zielinski with the shot. It's 3-0 here. This shot is up, and now we got a tie game. Staples Santos with a nice looking shot. 5:41 left in the first, so we got a 3-3 game. Manny Beeman hustles through. Good move, loses the ball, tries to get it back. He can't. A drive inside, dishes it off, up, and it's going to be good. The Cougars with a quick 5-piece there. Now Jimmy George with his first of the day. Alves fumbles it, Beeman picks it up, and it goes right back out, and it's going to stay with the Eagles. Beeman trying to direct this offense. He's got a quick step. Chauncey Hicks fumbles that one with the pass. Inside now, a good step. It's up, and it's not going to go, but he will find himself on the line. Zachary Gideons is going to find himself with his first opportunity to get some points. Both teams know how to score. Kennedy has over 1,000 points scored so far this year, whereas the Cougars are trailing them just a little bit with 950 plus. Both defenses are also pretty stout, as Kennedy only gives up 782 on the year so far, without including this game. And the Cougars, 688, so just about pretty even in that differential. And that one is not going to go. 6-3 is the score as he goes 1 for 2 from the line. Manny Beeman again tries to get past half court after being mauled by 2 defenders, and they're going to call it there. I believe that one is going to go towards Yolden Mason Jr. for the Cougars. And it's a quick timeout by Kolbe Cathedral. So with 4:51 left in this first quarter, 6-3 score. Seen a lot of energy be used already. And we're just getting started with a lot of ball left to play. It'll be interesting to see how these two teams use these subs throughout the game to see how they can manage the effort and energy of their players. Buzzer sounds, and it's time to get back to the game. Good energy from the crowd here so far tonight. Or today, as this is a 12 o'clock matinee game for these two squads. And now we're going to get an inbound from Lennox Serrano. He's going to get it in to Alves. Alves trying to find something here. Goes up quick with it, and he's going to bury it. 6-5 now. Eagles trail by 1. Santos, Staples Santos gets called for a travel again. His second of the game so far. Wow, second travel so far. Beeman stumbles just a little bit. Again, gets trapped, and we're going to get an elbow. A tough one at that. Ooh, you hate to see that. That was an inadvertent elbow from Lennox Serrano. And the receiving part of that was from Mason Jr. Hopefully he's okay. I believe he's going to check out. He does check out, and in comes Jerome Schuler. Serrano gets it to Alves. Alves trapped again. What a great job by this Cougar defense. And now we're going to get another traveling call. Both teams struggling with that so far in this one. A lot of stops. We're only 3.5 minutes in. Ty Staples Santos says we got a couple players down. Nothing's called. Passes to his left at the top of the key now. That's Najimi George. He loses his dribble, picks it back up, gets it back over to Staples Santos. Ooh, a good hop step there, but nothing cooking as now Manny Beeman in transition. He's going to go in, he's going to put it up, and he's not going to get a call. It's going to go off the side of the backboard, and Najimi George with a good handle and crosses, goes in, goes up, good fake, and he's going to get his own putback. Oh, man, what a play there by George. 8-5 now the score. Beeman again finds himself just called, and it's going to be picked up by the Cougars. We're going to have a jump. Possession Cougars. Manny Beeman's not happy with that one, so I believe he's going to check out. No, he is not. It's Chauncey Hicks who comes out. And Akeem Trueheart is the one who comes on in. Beeman again trying to direct traffic. Alves swings it over to the other wing. Trueheart rattles it off of a Cougar. Alves stumbles, ball goes all the way down, and it's going to go with the Cougars. Great play there from their defense. Eagles having trouble trying to find themselves inside for a high-quality shot. Inbound over to the right side. Now back up top. A lot of changes for the Cougars. Luke Walker, Will Vargas swings it back over to the right now. A deep-looking shot from 3. He's not going to get that one to go, but the tip-up is no good. Rebound again. That one's not good. And now we're going to have a foul, I believe, on Mason Jr., who just checks back in after getting the elbow to the face. So the Eagles now will inbound. Trueheart now gets it past half. Good display of effort from both teams so far. 8-5 is the score. Kennedy trails by 3 with 2:39, and there's a turnover again by Kennedy. Now they're in transition, trying to get this offense clicking. A good move inside. Gets it back up top, a deep shot for the Cougars, and he's going to nail that one. Luke Walker with his first of the game. 11-5. Trueheart. Oh, he loses his dribble and his legs. Inside now, tries to block it. I think he got a piece of it. Rebound, no good. And that one's going to get batted, and it's going to stay right here with the Cougars. Quick swap here. George is back on with Empoye. Zachary Gideons as well. And Staples Santos. Santos swings it back up top. Staples Santos again finds himself with the ball. It's going to be a swung out to the right, and I think we're going to another travel call. Yes, we are. That was Schuler that time. I believe that's travel violation number 4 so far in this one. Now there's Trueheart for the Eagles. He's had trouble getting it past half court. Let's see if he can dial his game in. He's going to get it down low. And a nice little jumper there. Number 20, Chauncey Hicks, hits his first of the game. Staples Santos again using the pick and roll, trying to get past his defender. That's George, who almost loses it. Oh, another inadvertent elbow. But that one's going to get down low baseline. Back up top. The Cougars can't get through. Staples Santos goes up, and he's going to lay it in. Oh, man, what a shot there and finish. Wow. It's a nice layup package that he was sporting there. The Eagles from deep. That one's just going to go a little bit over there. Too much air. And it's going to be on the floor. Shot will not follow. 13-7. The Cougars lead by 6 with 58.5 remaining in this first quarter. Cougars finally get the possession. Inside, kicks it back out. Good display of patience here by the Cougars offense. That's George. Back over to Mason Jr. trying to make something happen. He goes inside. He's a big body, strong kid, and he's going to get that one to go. Good patience and follow through there by the senior. Trueheart again trying to work his magic. He gets in, he puts one up. It's going to be called, but it won't go. So he's going to find himself going to the line with 19 seconds remaining. 15-17 in this one. Not the start that the Eagles wanted. They've struggled shooting the ball and getting inside to a shot that they want, but when you're as talented as they are at the guard position and down low, anything can start a run. Trueheart now his first attempt from the line. That one is just going to go off the front left part of the rim. And now his second attempt. Will not go either, and that's Mason Jr. with the rebound. Hands it off to Staples Santos. This one from the corner is not going to be able to go for him. They're going to get it out. Trueheart down the court. A turnover there. A shot that won't count. Oh, he almost put it in anyway. Wow, a good start there for the Cougars. That last shot attempt was from Marquise Owens, who has had himself a busy day so far. Some good playing time from him, some good energy in passing. He's forced a couple turnovers. And that defensive effort is a big reason why the Kolbe Cathedral Cougars lead 15-7 after this first quarter. In one where we saw, not a lot of offense, but when we did, it was special, especially with a couple layups down low by the Cougars. And, of course, the first basket of the game was from Alves over on the right side of the arc, draining a nice big 3. As they're going to look to build on the momentum, the Cougars trail Notre Dame Catholic in their Southwest League. They're second right now, as they want to continue their hot streak of a season and advance to 14-2, whereas the Eagles are second in the NVL Brass League, where they trail Crosby. They lost in a thriller to Crosby High School all the way back on December 28th. It was a double overtime loss, 97-91, and that's the difference that it makes in the division. And as the second quarter is about to begin, both teams finalizing their prep before we head into this one. It's going to be interesting to see if we're going to see the same defensive effort and sloppy offense, or if we're going to see a different type of game in this second quarter. Isaiah Tucker finds himself on the court for the Eagles, his first minutes of the day. George gets it back up top and now swings it over to the corner. That was Santos with the pass. A good-looking shot here, and it's just going to rattle right off the back of the iron. Alves gets it down to Trueheart. Trueheart cuts, takes a hit, and he's going to find himself back to the line. Staples Santos a little bit shaken up on the play there. There's a knee to thigh contact. Staples Santos has been all over the court just in these first 8.5 minutes. Big impact on the game so far by the senior. Trueheart's third attempt of the day. That one's going to go. He's now 1 for 3. His second attempt of that venture also goes. So now it's trimmed down to a 6-point deficit, 15-9, 7.5 to go in this first half. That's Gideons who's going to get called for a travel. That's another one. That's 5 on the day so far for both teams combined. Alves calls for the inbound. He gets it. Goes behind the back. He has nowhere to go. Great defense on this press. He's going to be double teamed, passes it back out to Alves. Alves fakes the pass, goes to the right. And a deep 3 is just going to go off there. And another travel. That 3 was by Isaiah Tucker, his first shot of the day. Vargas trying to get something going for this offense. Slow pace, but it's been effective inside, and that's going to be a pop shot from mid. Can't go. Rebound goes to Trueheart. Trueheart in transition, stops and drops at the free throw line. Can't get it to go, but a great rebound inside, and now he's going to find himself going to the line. Great effort there by Serrano. This is what you want if you're Kennedy. Slow the game down just a little bit. Get the easy ones at the line and claw your way back into this one. Serrano's first attempt is going to find itself in after hitting the back of the iron. Mason Jr. comes out and exhausts Empoye comes on in for the Cougars. Serrano's second attempt finds Bottoms, and it's now 15-11, 6:40 to go in the first half. Oh, a good defensive effort there by Trueheart. Moving inside, goes baseline, puts one up, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Will Vargas gave a little bit too much there, and Chauncey Hicks forces the call to be made. The Eagles now Want to keep this momentum going. Let's see if they can. Another switch for the Cougars. On comes number 11, Genesis Rodriguez. His first minutes of the day. Alvarez, mid-range shot, won't go. And there's a putback, but that won't fall for him. Good effort, but it wasn't enough by Serrano. That's Owens going all the way across. And now back up to the key. A quick shot from 3. That one's not going to go. It looked good. That was George's attempt. And now we got some contact here. Reaching's going to be called on Trueheart. Trueheart with the foul. 22 Schuler was the receiver of that. Still 15-11 here. Kennedy trying to claw their way back into it. George goes up with it and finishes a nice hop step inside and goes up with the right. Serrano crosses, goes inside, puts one up, and it's going to be blocked there. What a block by the Cougars. I believe number 22, Schuler, got a hand on that. Now the ball's on the ground. George is going to get the tie-up with Serrano. It's going to go in possession of the Eagles. Serrano to Alvarez. Alvarez back to Serrano. Goes all the way to the right. Fumbles it just a little bit. That's Zielinski, who's going to cut inside, find his teammate inside, up with it. No good. That was a good-looking play there. A good-looking shot by Hicks off the feet of Zielinski. Now we have another travel. So after that miss, Kennedy's going to find themselves with the ball right again. Serrano inside to Zielinski. That one won't go. Just short on the layup. Now inside, that's Owens, is going to go sail over his head. But it's going to stay here after it was clearly tipped. I believe that Chauncey Hicks got a hand on that one. Nevertheless, the Cougars will inbound. Over to the left, that is George. Back up top now. It's Rodriguez who had some issues with it. George, though, is there to pick it up for his pal. Goes inside. What a move, and he's going to finish it. 19-11. What a move by Najimy George. Trueheart over to the right. That's Alves. Good shooter from mid-range now. He's going to bury it. 19-13. A little back and forth there. It's George again. Got to get him going. Goes baseline, gets pushed, and stripped by Trueheart. In transition now. Dives in, goes up with it. And we're going to get a blocking call here. Goes to the line. Trueheart, this is his third trip to the free throw line. After quite a hefty stint on the bench, Manny Beeman found himself back on the court. Kennedy's going to want to use his speed to get the ball where it needs to be and direct the offense. He's an important part of this team, the senior. Trueheart gets the first to go. And that one's going to go. So after a shaky start this game for him from the line, he's made 3 straight. Vargas over to the left corner. Down low to Mason Jr. Back up top to George. Over to the right is Vargas again. He wants to shoot it. Can't find a window. That's Walker. And Mason can't corral that one from the feed from Vargas. So Kennedy now has a chance to cut this to one possession, 19-15 with 3:51 left in the first half. And there's Manny Beeman. Speed he possesses. Good move inside, loses the handle, and I believe we're going to stay right here after Mason Jr. can't get it as it was trickling out of bounds. So Serrano will inbound. Zielinski over to Beeman. Beeman cuts inside. He's got room. He lays it up, and he's just going to miss. Too short on that one. What a move inside, though. George now on top. Mismatch against Beeman. He's going to take him. Goes up with it. Shoots it. Makes it. Oh, man. You don't want to find yourself in that position again if you're Manny Beeman. 21-15. Serrano over to Alves. Alves kicks over to the left to Zielinski, a three. Yes, sir. That one's going to drop. 21-18, pardon me. One possession game. Cougars need to slow this rally down. A great catch there. Intercepted by Alves. Alves down. Goes up with it. Floats it. Not enough. But Trueheart is there, and he can't get it to go. Over to Vargas. Will Vargas down low. Intercepted by Trueheart. Trueheart trying to find a man open. That's Alves down low. He cuts. He goes up, and he can't get it to finish. A lot of contact down low. Nothing called now. George fakes the three, goes in, turnaround, gets it to go. And one. Najimy George, what a move and what a shot. Only a sophomore. He's showing that he can still bring it. 23-18, 2:26 left in the first. This is George's first time going to the line today. George can't get it to go. Serrano losing it, gets it back, and Zielinski's there to catch it. Manny Beeman inside. Nice little shot there, but he just won't get to go. Rattles out. Serrano's there and puts it back up and in. 23-20. Just under 2 minutes to play in the first half. Najimy George. Vargas, George. Back over to George. Top of the key. Mismatch again against Beeman. He's going to shoot it, and he's just going to put too much on it as it gets out of the rim. Trueheart. But now we got to reach in on I believe, Zachary Gideons. So we're going to stay here. Serrano's going to inbound. We have a sub here. Vargas comes back on, and Gideons will head off. But I believe there is a call on the floor. So Trueheart finds himself on the line. Good gift here for Kennedy to cut this one even more, 23-20, as stated. Can't get it to go. So can't convert the 1-and-1. Mismatch again. Now we got Vargas on the right. Down low to George. The feed from Owens goes up with it strong and finishes. 25-20. Najimy George has put himself in a position to start dominating. Trueheart over to the left. That's Zielinski with the deep three. That one's going to be short. Serrano can't get to it. Vargas in transition. He's got Owens cross court, won't dish it. And he's going to lose that one. So Trueheart exits, and Chauncey Hicks comes onto the court. George and Alves on top. Back over to Vargas. Over to Owens for a three. Can't get it to go. Too much on it. Chauncey Hicks comes right onto the court and gets his Rebound, but now he gets the back is George, who can't put it up and in. Man, Najimy George is all over the court now, showing his strength and his grit down low to make plays happen and extend offensive possessions. 25-20, 46 seconds about left in this first half. No good for George. Puts him 0-2 for the day from the free throw line. Rattles in and out. Can't get it to go. Owens gets it back to George. Now Owens back in the corner. Too much. Chauncey Hicks on the smaller guard. George inside, goes up with a lot of contact again, and he's going to go back to the line. So 2 trips for him in the past 10 seconds. It's a great job by him to force the defense to create contact down low to get time on the line. And now he'll find his first free throw to go in. Second one good too. Now sporting a 7-point lead. Beeman on Owens. A nice crossover there. Got Alves on the right. He gets it to him. He goes in. Alves throws it up, and he's going to find himself a generous call to get to the line. That one's on Jerome Schuler. So, Alves has a chance to cut this down to 5 with 19 seconds left. Kennedy in the double bonus. First one is good. Alves is a big part of this offense. And he's showing determination at the line. Focus. And the second one is good as well. 27-22. Owens gets a good screen. Not much contact there on it. George on Serrano, the matchup you want to see. And now double team back over to the corner. He's going to put one up from 3, and he can't get it to go. That shot there from Luke Walker. So the first half coming to a conclusion, 27-22. We saw Najimy George with a lot of effort, resulting in a lot of points. And we also saw a lot of travel violations. So let's see if both teams can fix that issue. But it's been a good one here in Waterbury, Connecticut from Kennedy High School. And with 9 more minutes up until halftime is over, we'll be seeing you soon. Thank you for listening on YouTube Live, Waterbury Cable 16, and this is brought to you by DET Sports Media Productions. Thank you. And with the second half just about to get underway, we're back in Waterbury, Connecticut at Kennedy High School. I'm Austin Calloway, and this is brought to you by DET Sports Media Production. And we are on Waterbury 16 and YouTube Live. A good first half it was. A lot of battling down low, a lot of defense, but not great effort in the shooting department. Both teams more geared towards layups, and both teams have struggled to find some offensive firepower. Let's see if that changes in this second half. Some key players to tune in on from that first half was Najimy George, Staples Santos, Alves. Chauncey Hicks played really well down low, and Sereno as well. And as we get going here, it's going to be Staples Santos out in the corner with a quick-looking 3. That one just going to rattle away. Manny Beeman, the small guard who's quick with the board. Alves down low, steps to his left, just leaves it short, and it's going to be rebounded by Mason Jr. Staples Santos again takes the 3. That one's going to go. What a shot there by the senior. 30-22. Cougars come out firing so far in this second half. Beeman crosses, dishes it out to Alves in the right. Serrano down low with a good move, but he can't finish it. Gets his own board, and then he puts it back up and in. 30-24. Both offensive shot out of a cannon to start this second half. Staples Santos over to the right. Now in the corner is Luke Walker. Back up top to George, who had a massive first half. Staples Santos. I'll go open three for the Cougars again. That one's going to go 33-24. A great shot there by Zachary Gideons. Serrano and his offense try to get something going. Beeman directing traffic. He's got Zielinski to his left, but he goes to his right with Alves. Now Zielinski gets at the top of the key on Luke Walker, goes in, lays it up, can't get it to go. No rebound available for the offense. Staples Santos down to Luke Walker. He gets inside. Walker puts one up, can't get it to go. Santos with the board off the hands of Alves. And passes out of a double team. Alves finds himself wide open, driving. Good move to the left, dishes it down with a pass and finish. The Eagles with an impressive display of passing and basketball IQ there. Nice finish from Chauncey Hicks off the feed of Alves. Luke Walker in the corner. Again, another deep three. That one's going to be short. Rattles off the front. Beeman in transition on Staples Santos. Goes up with it. Can't get it too strong. And that one's going to be thrown out by Chauncey Hicks on the attempt of the putback. Cougars are ready to inbound. As now Walker comes off. And Empoye comes on to inbound. Slowing the game down just a little bit. Staples Santos gets the ball back from George. Gideons slowing it down as well. George with an open look doesn't take it. An intercepted pass there by Chauncey Hicks. He's going to dive inside, and the ball's going to rattle around and eventually get corralled by Ty Staples Santos. Back over to George. George goes inside baseline. Ran out of room. But it's going to stay over here for the Cougars. It's a call there on Serrano, I believe. So Gideons will now inbound for Kolbe Cathedral. Staples Santos again from three, a quick trigger. That one won't go. Empoye with the board keeps it in, and now it's going to fall out. And it's going to stay with the Cougars after an impressive display of reflexes. 33-26, 4:50 left in the third. Inside, and that one's not going to go. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up, blocked, and hits the floor hard. Hopefully he's okay. Sincere Alves, though, with the foul on that one. And to the line, Jerome Schuler finds his first couple of attempts. First attempt is just short off the front left part of the rim. And the second one will go for the senior, Jerome Schuler. Serrano's going to inbound, as he's been doing quite a bit today after all these stops. Beeman gets it in, double teamed immediately. Serrano corrals it. Alves, an open look. He's going to take it, and he's going to throw it just a little bit too much there. 34-26, Cougars ball. That's Luke Walker inbounding it for Kolbe Cathedral. Been good momentum from the first half into the second. A lot of fast-paced action. As George gets it back over to his left. That's Gideons, who's seen a lot more time the second half than he has so far in the first. And we got a timeout by Kolbe Cathedral, trying to sort out some of the issues on offense. That's one that's also going to benefit Kennedy too, as they were looking just a little bit gassed there on that one. Let's see how this timeout reflects on the offensive approach by Kolbe Cathedral, as well as the approach by the Eagles. Both teams came out firing in the second half. Right away we saw about 3 3-pointers attempted by the Cougars, something we did not really see much of in that first half. They mostly try to get inside with some of their bigger players like Najimi George. And the Eagles as well, we haven't really seen many jump shots, more of just kind of get inside and putting one up, trying to get one to go. It'll be interesting to see how these offenses change up the style of play. Anyway, we're back, and Staples Santos gets now over to Najimi George. Key for the Cougars to get him going again, and Santos is going to launch a three. That one's just going to go and rattle out. But it's going to stay right here. Staples Santos, he's been firing it quickly so far in the second half. Oh, and it's going to be intercepted there. Good play by Alves down low to Zielinski. Goes up with it and lays it in. A great move on the transition. And now all over the heads of everybody is Mason Jr. gets the points right back for the Cougars. Heads up. Ooh, and Staples Santos thought he had that one. It's going to be a call for him. He's not happy about it. Serrano gets it into Alves. Good quick stop on the arc. A good pick and roll now. He found himself in some open room, but not enough to take the shot. Too deep. Good moves here by Manny Beacom. He gets it on over to Chauncey Hicks, who's going to top one off from mid-range. Too much on it. He's going to stay with the Eagles. Some communication between the officiating crew, as now we have a sub. That's going to be Gideons, who's leaving, and Owens, who's on the floor for the Cougars. Trueheart gets his pocket picked, and Poirier in transition. Big body loses it. Reach in by Manny Beeman. Don't want to get caught in front of Exhaust Boye, as that is some hard contact if you go up with him at the same time when he's trying to attack the basket. Big, strong player. 36-28 with 3 minutes left in the third, and now we're going to change the call on the court there. It's originally Mpoye went to the line, and instead it's going to be inbounded, and it's going to be Owens who corrals it. That's Vargas, who finds himself back on the court. First time this half. Alves with stellar perimeter defense there. Schuler back over to George, who has yet to take a break this half. Goes up with it. Floater, not enough. Gets his own board, goes back up with it, and one. Najimi George shrugs that one off and continues his dominance down in the paint. 10-point lead now for the Cougars. Can't convert the end one. Serrano with the board. Over to Beeman. Good behind the back move to shake the defender. Swings it down low to Chauncey Hicks. That one is not going to go, but he'll find himself on the line. Nice pass there by Manny Beeman. 38-28. Finding their way back to the line is a key part if Kennedy wants to try to crawl their way back into this one. They did it in the first half and cut it down to a one-possession game. Let's see if they can keep that same thought process so far in the second half. Chauncey Hicks' first attempt. That one's going to go. And that one's just going to rattle out. And the ball is going to be thrown right to Alves, who's going to find himself a present. Trueheart steps up, wants to take a shot, decides not to. Alves now crosses over to the top part of the key. Manny Beeman over to Trueheart. Goes baseline. Puts up a little bit of a floater, too strong on it, and Poye with the rebound now gives it over to his friend Vargas. Both teams showing incredible effort and energy throughout the entirety of this game. He's going to go up and get called for a foul there. Wow, that one looked like all ball, but the call is going to be in favor of the Cougars. I believe that one was on Chauncey Hicks. Yes, it was. He's not happy about it. Neither was anybody in the gym. But it gives Jerome Schuler the opportunity to put some points on the board. The first one does go for him and his squad. Now back up to a 10-point game with 2 minutes to go in the third. Schuler's second attempt. I believe this is his second trip to the line as well. And that one's going to go as well. The big man finds the bottom there of the net. And as he makes it, he will then tag in Mason Jr. for the sub. And immediately double team is Beeman. He's going to get through all three defenders. Kicks out to Alves, who's going to go baseline. Going to go back up with it. But it's going to be a foul on the floor before the pass was made. I believe that one's going to be on Vargas. Will Vargas picks that one up. Alves finds himself with the ball immediately after the inbound. Trueheart over to the left. That's Zielinski. He's going to take a corner three, and he's not going to get the friendly roll on that one. That would have been a big shot for the Eagles if that one could have gone down, but nonetheless, Owens finds himself in the corner, guarded by Serrano. Vargas up top by Beeman. Tries to go baseline as Owens on the bigger defender, no luck. Luke Walker takes a spot up three, and it's just going to roll out. A good looking attempt there. Beeman cuts, throws one up, way too strong on that. Najimy George goes up in a nice move. He's going to get it to go. Oh, my goodness. 42-29 after Najimy George's impressive layup down low. A lot of contact, didn't get a call. Zielinski now corrals. Crossover goes in, lays it up, and he's going to get the call, but he won't get the basket. That's the energy you want to see out of the Eagles. They'll go right to the 10. Don't worry about passing around the perimeter. Get to the shot that you want to get to and put up some more high percentage chances. First attempt for Zielinski. Not enough. Rattles out. A big change here for the Cougars. Gideons, Owens, and Poye, Schuler. And I believe Rodney Desir finds himself on the court for the first time tonight. So a big change. If you're Kennedy, now's the time to strike against these reinforcements. Let's see if they can do just that. Owens, good crossover, finds a lot of room, floats one up, and he's going to hit it. Great shot there by Marquise Owens. 44-29, just over the head and just out of bounds by the Eagles. Trueheart with just a little bit too much on that one. Talks it over to Serrano, and now they're going to figure out a way to get the ball back with 24 seconds to go in the third quarter. It's Gideon's. Good move, a lot of room, floats it, goes to the line. That one's going to be on Serrano. Just swiped the hand there as he was following through with the basket. Number 15th ranked team in Connecticut versus the number 34 ranked team. 15 being Kennedy and 34 being Kolbe Cathedral. The Eagles have had a hard time stopping that inside rush from the offense of the Cougars. They've been great defending the jump shots, causing a lot of turnovers, but once that team gets inside, it's usually resulting in really good attempts. And Gideons gets that one to go. 46-29 now with 14 seconds. The Eagles got to get that run that sparked them earlier in the first half. And Rodney Desir is going to get called for one there. I believe he was holding the back of the jersey on Alves. Serrano gives it to Alves, 7 seconds and ticking. Inside is Alves. He's going to get it to go as the buzzer will sound. 46-31, that's the ending to the quarter. And that's the one that the Eagles like to see. Cut inside, put up a layup, and get it to go. And don't let the Cougars get another possession. Down 15 going in the fourth quarter here. The Eagles have a tall task ahead of them. But with the way that their offense can click together, they can put on the run. The Cougars, an outstanding start to the second half. They came out shooting more than usual, and then they went back to their typical get inside and put up a nice physical layup, and it started to work for them. Some big names in that quarter was Empoye was very good defensively and getting the ball in transition. Manny Beeman did a great job as well, getting the ball passed around to who it needs to be to. And we'll see if that will continue. He's seen a lot more minutes in this third quarter that we just saw than kind of what he saw in the second quarter in that first half. Getting the ball to Alvarez has been the key for the Eagles so far today. Let's see if that continues or if they switch it up. Zielinski has attempted a handful of threes from the corner. It'll be another interesting point to see if they continue with that play style of a kind of drive and kick out to him. As now the fourth and last quarter will start, barring overtime. Tyler Staples-Santos finds himself back on the court. They like to start him on in the quarters to get him going. And that fadeaway jumper is just going to find the back of the iron. A good-looking shot, though, but Trueheart now on George. Now, Jimmy George has been unbelievable today. And Alvarez now spin move inside, loses the handle, but we're going to get a call before possession changes. Inbounded by Serrano. Having trouble finding somebody. Forced to call a timeout to avoid a turnover. A smart heads-up play by him. Only a junior is a big part of this offense. crucial timeout had to be taken. 46-31, 15-point deficit, still 7:33 left in the fourth. Two teams talk over the play style they want to go with. Any matchup changes in this final 7.5. This is big for the Cougars to kind of keep this lead going for the next minute and a half, because anything can change at the first part of a quarter. So Serrano will get another hack at it. He finds Alvarez. He wants to take a shot. He does from mid-range. Not enough. Serrano was out of bounds when he caught it. So Kolbe Cathedral takes the possession. Ty Staples Santos. He's an exciting player to watch. Najimi George draws a lot of attention. And now Zielinski's going to get tagged for one. And they're going to get him to the line for a potential 1-and-1. Gets the first one to go. He'll be awarded the second. Some dialogue between coaches and the officiating crew. Najimi George still gets to shoot. He gets the second one, so he converts the 1-and-1 completely. Serrano gets over to Zielinski. A good three-point attempt here will not go, but Serrano's there. It's a good-looking shot by Isaiah Tucker. Alves gets it up and in. A great layup. He wanted another one. Ty Staples Santos with Alvarez on him. Gets a lot of attention as he uses the pick and roll to his advantage. That's Gideon. Gideon inside, finds a lane, puts it up, and he's going to convert it and one. What a strike down low like that from Gideon's. It's a huge play for Kolbe Cathedral. 50-33 now, it's 6.5 to go. And Zachary Gideons finds himself at the line to try to convert this and one. Zachary Gideons, his attempt will not go. So the three-point play is not converted. And the Eagles will have possession after that one goes out. Serrano does his typical duty of inbounding for the Eagles. Beeman over to the left. That's Zielinski. Tries to go inside. Gets the defender on his heels. And it's going to be a blocking foul. That was Jerome Schuler, who couldn't adjust to the cut of Zielinski fast enough. Too much in front of him, and now Zielinski is going to find himself on the line. First attempt is good. Due to that and being in the bonus, they will get a second attempt now, 1-and-1. Zielinski's second. Short arms it. And they'll be going right back to the line after Schuler initiated contact after the ball was released, pushed him into the paint. So, Trueheart finds himself shooting again. A lot of dialogue between Kolbe Cathedral's head coach and the officials, trying to figure out why the call was made. They come to a nice conclusion of letting it just, pass. Trueheart finds himself shooting nonetheless. Serrano with the board, up and in, he finishes it. What a sequence for the Eagles, trailing 14 now. A little bit of a spark in their step. And Zielinski's going to get called for too much contact there on that one. So because of that, Gideons will find himself on the line. Chance to put the lead back up to 15. First one goes. Gets the second now. Time to strike is now for the Eagles. And he's got that one. Timeout taken immediately by Kolbe Cathedral. Talking over defensive strategies going forward in the final 6:10 here in Waterbury, Connecticut, Kennedy High School. On YouTube Live, Waterbury Cable 16. The buzzer sounds and the timeouts will be concluding momentarily. Officiating crew is calling for the teams to return to the court. 16-point lead for the Cougars. Eagles need to work quickly if they want to get back into this one. Serrano inbounds, gets it over to Zielinski. Manny Beeman. Haven't seen him shoot the ball tonight, just a couple shots inside. And that one is by Trueheart. No good. Serrano with the rebound back over to Manny Beeman. He can find an open Zielinski. No good. That was a good-looking shot. George with the rebound gets it over to Ty Staples Santos. Alvarez playing a heck of defense on him. Inside, though, going to get tipped and then blocked again. Mason Jr. with the shot, and I believe that was Serrano with the block. Gideon's trying to inbound. Gets it over to Staples Santos. Now George. Playing a quick game of catch on the top of the arc. And we've got a little bit of a shove there by Zielinski. Crowd was not too happy about that one. But George finds himself on the line. He's had multiple trips today. And he's been pretty accurate with his shots. He'll get 2, and the first one is good. Second one good as well. George keeping that true shot going in. Zielinski gets the inbound. Time for him and the Eagles to go to work. Trueheart, a lot of minutes logged in today. Same with Zielinski. Trueheart steps back, takes a shot. Just going to be off the left side of the iron. It's a good-looking setup there and shot. But now he's got Ty Staples Santos paired up against Alves. Trying to get inside. He finds a lane. He gets it over to Mason Jr. and it's going to get poked away by Manny Beeman. What a play down low by the smaller guard. That's Owens who's going to be inbounding for the Cougars, having trouble finding somebody. Manny Beeman again making his presence felt. Steps on the ball there, forces it to go out. Again, Beeman with it. Gets the kick violation, but again, quick reflexes there. Unbelievable to bat away these inbound passes. Having trouble finding a open player, and now they finally get in. That's going to be George, who's going to have it stripped away, picked up by Serrano. They're in transition now. Taller player goes in contact, but is just going to roll out. Oh, man, if that one went for Serrano. Ty Staples Santos does not like the call. But man, wow, what a play down low made by Luke Walker and Serrano. Serrano gets that one to go. 54-37. The other one goes as well. All the way down to Schuler. Puts it up to George. He's going to put it in off the oop. Crafty play. The sophomore finishes it. 56-38, 4:15 to go in this one. Trueheart over to Zielinski, open three. He takes it, and he makes it. Kennedy strikes with a three there, 56-41. Down low to Schuler, waits for it, puts it up, and puts it back in. Good defensive effort there by Trueheart, but it wasn't enough to disrupt Schuler. Zielinski again from three. No good. That shot's been open all night for him. Gideon's over to George. Mason Jr. in the corner. Now Staples Santos gets a touch. He's going to pop one from mid-range and nail it. He's feeling that one. Alves and Zielinski link up. Running out of room, and he steps out. Not too happy with himself there. George gets the inbound pass. Crosses half court on Trueheart. Good crossover. A little bit of room. Door closes, and now Schuler loses the pass, but Empoye is there to recover it. Very close to a half court there, but Gideons now gets shoved down low by Manny Beeman. First one no good for Zachary Gideons. 60-41 is the score as 3 minutes remain on the clock. Gideon gets that one too. Alves from the inbound. Mason Jr. is ready to check in. A spin move by Alves, and he gets it up and in. Wow, what a play there. Staples Santos goes inside with a crafty move, and he's going to get the call. Timeout now taken. Kennedy trying to figure out a way to claw their way back in with limited time. Now we resume to the action with 2:42 remaining. Cougars with a comfortable lead, and the Eagles trying to dice it up in the remaining moments, but Ty Staples Santos is going to find himself shooting two here. First one no good. Too much on it. Back of the rim. Out comes Schuler, and in comes Mason Jr. And Luke Walker will also check in for Employee. Second shot for Staples Santos rattles in. The Eagles dish it down to Trueheart. Trueheart, mid-range jumper. That one's going to rattle in off the backboard and then in. Luke Walker over to Staples Santos. Gets down to George. George puts it down to Mason Jr., waits for the coverage to disappear, and he's going to put it up and in. Good, smart play by Mason Jr. Trueheart finds himself top of the arc, looking for a shot. Good perimeter defense by the Cougars. Alves goes up and in. Strong finish there for the senior, Sincere Alves. Gideon's up and in, and that one's going to be an and one. What a play by the guard. Zachary Gideons logged a lot of minutes in this second half, and he gets rewarded with a play like that, the sophomore. Kennedy is going to have a full swap here of players. On the court now is Jabari James, number 25, number 41, number 40, Sean Reed, and 32, Terrence Morrison, and Robert Angus. A quick three, and he's going to get the shooter's roll and drop. 32, Terrence Morrison comes right on and makes an impact. And a halt in the action. And a swap for Kolbe Cathedral. On the court now is Empoye, Rodney Desir, Stanley St. Victor, Genesis Rodriguez, and Quinn Edwards for the Cougars. With just under 2 minutes to play, we'll see some fresh faces. 67-50 is your score. And the inbound is going to go. It's going to go out, but it appears that the call is going to be that Jabari James was just too close to it, and it just brushed up against him towards the baseline. So now inside to Desir, fakes the three, finds some room inside, puts one up and buries it. Ronnie Desires. A deep three, and that one's going to be short. For Terrence Morrison, Mpoye gets down to the paint. Mpoye inside, goes up with it, strong take, finds the way to the line. So Mpoye, with his first attempt, short arms it off the front of the rim. 69-50. Second one goes in for Mpoye. Jabari James fakes the pass, but now Terrence Morrison has it. He's going to go, and he's going to stop and drop, shoot it up. No good. Rebound by James. James swings it out to Mussolari. Mussolari is going to have that three-pointer blocked by Ronnie Desir. Terrence Morrison again from three. No good. Rebound by the Cougars, and now Mpoye finds himself all alone down there. Genesis Rodriguez gets it over to the left. Now Mpoye is looking to hold with 40 seconds to go. Quinn Edwards over to the left now. Mpoye down low, got to get a shot up. He does, and is going to get blocked. So Jabari James now in transition. Quick guard goes inside, floats one up, won't get it to go. Rebound by the Eagles, and one. Good play by Sean Reed. Sean Reed's and one attempt is going to be converted. Cougars in transition with just a hair under 20 seconds left. The Cougars now have enough time to hold the clock. Genesis Rodriguez over to Mpoye now with just 5 seconds to go. This one has been wrapped up. And Kolbe Cathedral will invade Kennedy High School and defeat the Eagles with a score of 70-53. The Eagles now go to an 11-3 record, and the Cougars will transition to a 14-2 record. A hard-fought game with a lot of effort and grit from both sides here. A whole battle throughout the way. Thank you so much for joining us today on YouTube Live or Waterbury Cable 16. From DET Sports Media Production, I'm Austin Calloway. Have a great day.